Now, the question of Gareth Bale after the game last week when he scored that absolutely amazing goal, which was critical. It turned the game really in Madrid's favour. Gareth Bale said that despite what had been said in the media, he wasn't injured for most of the season. He wasn't suffering from injuries. He said he had early in the season been injured, but he said he'd been fit and available for selection for several months. Just wasn't happening. Is that true? Because Manchester United are interested in Bale. They could afford him, and he is a player that is definitely a game changer. What's the case with his injuries, Richard? Has he been plagued by injury, or has he been just not favoured by Zidane?
Yeah, it's a good area to dig into. He's correct in saying he wasn't injured. He's been fit since before Christmas, but he hasn't been played regularly. So he had at the start of the season 2 injuries, and that continued a pattern since he's been at the club. Where he's had about 20 injuries over that 5-season period. Like if you compare him to Cristiano Ronaldo over a 10-year period, Ronaldo has played out of 8 of those 10 seasons. He's played more than 30 league games. Bale has only done that twice in 10 years.
Right. So
he keeps breaking down. It's to do with he has a back problem. I've spoken to several physios who've worked with him at Real Madrid and at Spurs and with the Welsh national team. He has back trouble. The way he's built, he's an explosive type player. So he keeps pulling his hamstrings and his calf muscles. There's a lot of scar tissue there. Right. So that's the issue. If he goes to Manchester United, it's very likely he'll break down again. You know, he didn't get injured in the second half of the season, but he wasn't starting games. So, he wasn't fatigued and picking up injuries at the end of a game, which has happened previously.